Alright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, one and all. We're here today for some King of the Hill action, so hopefully you guys are ready to go. I know I sure am. So we're going to be getting started in just a second here. Myself versus Shetland Apache up first. Just working out our faction selections now. Alright, so I'm going to go with the Beastmen for this first round. I know, I've got the Bretonnia graphic up today. It's just my channel banner in general, but yeah. Let's get to it. Hello. Yep, we're here. I'm going to actually show you guys my army selection. I'm hoping... I trust Shetland not to watch the stream and stream snipe me, so yeah. So we're going to see what he goes with. I've picked Beastmen and banned the Coast and the Tomb Kings. So for those of you guys who are joining, just so you know the rules, the king, quote-unquote, the reigning king will pick a faction and then ban two factions. And then they also, the second player picks their faction, and then they also pick the map, right? So the king gets first pick, they get to ban two factions, and then the challenger picks the map, right? So you could potentially get some good stuff going here. I know. It's going to be mixing with the in-game music a little bit, but we'll get that sorted out in just a second here. Okay, and let's do that. And we're good for now, and we'll get started on army selection here. So, yeah, it looks like Shetland's going to be representing Bretonnia for you guys since I got the Bretonnia graphic up, so good props to him. Now, in this matchup, there's a few different things you can do. Malagor the Dark Omen's honestly not a bad idea if you take him and double Gorbel. He is a little bit vulnerable of getting sniped from somebody like Lewin, but I think we can kind of get around that for the most part. With some different tools. One of them being the Eye of Morsleep, going to be very key here. I'm also going to grab quite a few Razorgore herds, a bunch of spearmen. Let's see what else. I definitely want the Butchers of Kalkengard. Right? At least someone's choosing Bretonnia. Yep, it is true. And we're a little bit close. I would like to get two Centaurs with throwing axes. We're not quite there, so let's see what we can cut away here. I should probably cut spells on Malagor. Savage Dominion, no. We're going to take Mantle of Garok and probably Vile Tide. Just those two. Make him nice and cheap. And that frees up plenty of funds now. We can take a couple of Centaurs with throwing axes here. And, tempted to even just grab like an Ungor herd, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Bretonnia is a lifestyle choice, too. True. Shetland's no joke. That's also true. Shetland's a pretty good Bretonnia player, so definitely got my work cut out for me here. But we'll see what we can do here. 300, 400 more points. I could grab some hounds. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Cool. And I think we're good to go. I don't think we have enough money for any chevrons, so let's do it. Hello. Farl Crons. We got Spiffy in here, Little Raven, Wicked, of course. James Ortiz. Cry, Tamerton. What's up, guys? Everybody's hanging out today. Hope you all are ready for a good time. Definitely got some good players signed up on the King of the Hill list, so it should be fun. Should be fun. Got the Volksgrad map, huh? This is an interesting one. Definitely got a lot of terrain potential here. Unfortunately, I did get the bad side. Not the bad side necessarily, but let's see here. So you come over here. And then we probably just leave these Ungors as bait here on the low ground, kinda. Is my thinking here. Volksgrad is... I actually really like this map because it has a really interesting terrain. You've got like all these hills and ridges and stuff, a lot of forest patches. So that's why I picked the Beastmen, just because they tend to do relatively well on maps that are kind of mixed up like this, so we'll see. But for the time being, we've got the guy here, we've got the lads. Let's see here. Let's get these guys also. Yeah, we can just put them all together, why not? Have one happy little Minotaur crew there. These piggies, they can't actually hide in the woods. That's kind of annoying, so we'll just put them on the low ground here in a pretty obvious position. The butchers actually also can't hide, so we'll just put them, you know, kind of also over here maybe in a different group. Let's actually put them 4, these guys 5. Okay, so yeah, that feels a little bit more comfortable. Then we got our Centaurs with throwing axes. They can kind of poke around and do some scouting. They'll be a little bit expensive if they get caught, but that's okay. And we've got the eye. We want to put him right here. It's decent lines of sight. Not great over on this side, but I think we'll be able to get some good work done there. And then the good doggos up here. Double Gorble, yep. That's right. That's right. Gorbles are pretty good against Bretonnia, in my experience. So, yep. Let's do it. Hit him with the good luck, have fun. Oh, we got some peasants to pound. We got some peasants to pound. That's all good. Okay. Let's get up, start doing some scouting. We want to kind of put the eye up right here and then kind of move up this way. Ah, the Green Knight. Hello, sir. Yes, this is actually perfect. We can catch the Green Knight here. And we can pin him in place with the Warp Gaze in just a second. And this Cygor actually does magic damage, so we might be able to just finish off the Green Knight here. We'll see. Pull Malagor out of there. Hit the Cygor with the Mantle. And have him move in for Pound Town. I think that's it for the Green Knight. I got my Centaurs killed, but hey, it's worth it. Oh yeah, the Green Knight's super dead. Yeah, Beastmen actually, I do agree with the pick. Beastmen tend to not be super great against the Green Knight, but yeah, he is weak to magic damage, and the Eye of Morsleep does magic damage, so that was a pretty big loss for Shetland right off the bat. We got some Grail Guardians over there. Let's start pounding them out. Can kind of pull these guys back over here. The pigs are doing good right now. Let's get these guys up here. Okay, we got our Centaurs back. Let's get them over here. I'm just going to put them on skirmish because I am totally going to forget about them. Looks like Shetland's trying to use the thing there, which is probably a good idea. So let's just pound some peasants for now. We can kind of pull these guys. That's fine. I'm not sure what the Fey Enchantress is up to, but we can absolutely pull these guys over here. Let's pull these guys over here. Okay, we need to hit those guys. You can just kind of hang around with the Gorble. Okay, now they're in nice close range here. We can start pounding them. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a really good hit. pull these guys away. They're charging some braced spears over there, which is fine with me. Pull these guys back, pull these guys back. Let's get Gorbals up here. That wasn't great. Some of my pigs got enraged there. That's fine. See if we can actually pull them like out and away a little bit. Probably don't want to be pounding the pigs though, so let's pound the infantry instead. We can have you guys come in here. Let's drop a nice Vile Tide. Yeah, let's hold off for now. Doing pretty good in the front line so far. Let's go ahead and just pull back a little bit. The Ungors are doing just fine right now, so there's not really too much reason to overcommit there. But the pigs, on the other hand, they can go ahead and re-engage right here. Gorbals, let's have you go after the Fae. It looks like she might be a little caught out there. Let's go after those Grail Guardians as well. You can pound those Knights of the Realm that are in the back there. I think it might be time to Vile Tide something else, but let's see. Let's go ahead and hit a Mantle of Garok on those Butchers of Kalkengard real quick. Have them just stand and finish off those Grail Guardians. Let's get a big Vile Tide on those archers. So far so good. Let's get the pigs up there in the back line. You guys can also get up here and start going after the back line as well a little bit. You guys are on skirmish mode, so just come over here. Looking good so far. Oh, those Grail Guardians are healing up quite a bit, which is not great, but we are doing reasonably well here. Gotta not get too caught out. Really need to shut down this archer play here, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get that done. I really need to get these butchers out so they can heal a little bit, so let's maybe sacrifice these hounds here. Gorbals are forcing a nice blob for us to just throw into, so let's continue to do that. That looks great there. The pigs are doing awesome. Fae Enchantress got wrecked by the Gorbals, so let's see if we can't find a unit to chase her off. I don't know if we'll be able to get over there in time, but Yep. Got a nice break over on this side. Lots of routing stuff, so let's keep up the pressure there. You guys can keep up the pressure. That's fine if you want to fight peasants for a minute. That'll allow you to get some healing done. And the last of the knights are holding out here. So yeah, pretty good victory there. Alright, that was a pretty decent game. That Cygor is just absolutely brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Granted, me catching the Green Knight, I mean, that's 2,000 points that he didn't get any value of, from right off the bat, right? So that was obviously a big loss. If he had had the Green Knight in that sustained pocket, you know, providing terror, terrifying away some of the other Beastmen units, it would have been better, obviously. But yeah, it was a little bit of a rough situation there getting the Green Knight caught out like that. So yeah, GG to Shetland. Good game, sir. And we'll get the next one. What's up, Kyalanala? Alright, so next on the list we've got Flying Taco. So Taco, if you're in the chat, go ahead and jump on in. I'll shoot you a message here as well. If he's still around. If not, we can have somebody else jump in the meantime, but sometimes I do actually play well, Shetland. Let's not forget that you two owed me in a Never Chosen once, but yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was just saying, Shetland. Losing the Green Knight was pretty rough there. So yeah. Yep, rough situation with the Green Knight, and I definitely like the pick of the Green Knight here. It's just, yeah, getting him caught by the Gorbals, and then the Eye of Morsleep obviously does magic damage, so hit him with that Mantle of Garok so he could just pound through, and the rest was history, as they say. But yeah, the pigs, honestly, Razorgore herds are really, really good right now. They slowly, I'm becoming more and more of the opinion that they might be honestly overpowered a little bit, but Green Knight's a terrible pick. Yeah, well, you know me. I like to go with Lore of Wild most of the time in this matchup. Like, I just think you get so much value from Lore of Wild compared to other Lores of Magic that you could take as the Beastmen. Like, yeah. Spirit Leech is really good in this matchup, though, for sure. But usually my thought process is, like, for most targets that I would take Spirit Leech against, like the Eye of Morslib, the range damage will be enough to pound out Cav, and like if I need single target magic damage, I can have him fight in melee if I need to. But yeah. So Taco has not quite responded yet. Let's see if anyone else is here. Zaxbane. I call you Zaxbane. I know it's Zach Basane, but if you're up, let me go ahead and PM you the password so you can get in here. What is the lobby name? I don't even remember. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, Lewin and Hippos for sure. For sure. That's what I usually roll with in this build, just because the Hippos have such a good power to do huge burst damage. Like, they just nuke everything, right? Especially if you have Lewin with the Sword of Corone. So yeah, I definitely like that. Hey, Reptile King. Good to see you, man. You just missed the Beastmen beating Bretonnia, which is pretty much it. So yeah, since I'm the king here, I'll pick and double ban. Let's see here. You know what? Let's start up the music in this in-between lobby time. Why not? Because let's have some fun. Let's skip to the next track. Why not? There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go Empire, and we'll ban... Vampire Counts and Coast. Alright, so, good stuff, good stuff. Let's see what Zaxbane decides here. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Beastmen, I rank them lowest on my tier list, but honestly, like, even, like, I recorded that, and even as I was editing it, I'm like, I don't know about this. I decided to just roll with it anyway, because I didn't want to have to re-record a bunch of stuff, but, Beastmen are honestly not as bad as most people think, including my tier list. So, yep, cool. Wood Elves on Alpine Ridge. Alright, so let's get to it then. Yeah, there are a couple of really bad matchups, I agree. And the Beastmen just, I don't know, they have a really tricky playstyle. Like, they just, they're pretty tough to be good with, I would say. But they do have some really bad matchups. Like Norska, Norska is so bad for Beastmen, believe it or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and fade this out, and I'll be picking my armies now. So up against the Wood Elves, we could go in a number of different directions here, but let's have some fun. I'm going to go with Boris on foot with regeneration. We're going to take his buffs and debuffs only. And, of course, the regeneration. And then I'm going to want a Lore of Fire caster here. We'll go with... or do I want something else? Do I want Spirit Leech? Yeah, it's true. Beastmen are a ton of fun. Yeah, personally, I like the Cygor. Like, you have the Cygor as your anchor, and then you just spread out the rest of the field and just hit and run, only take favorable engagements. Like, for me, that's the fun way to play Beastmen, and it's pretty thematic too, I feel like, right? It's just to, like, constantly be mobile, running around, like, hit and run, never taking a favorable engagement. Using the forests and terrain to your advantage as much as possible. So let's see here. Do I want Lore of Fire, or do I want something else? Lore of Death might honestly not be bad here. If I can long-range Spirit Leech Waywatchers. But we're definitely going to take 3 mortars and chevron them up, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And let's also take a bunch of Pistoliers and Empire Knights. And let's grab some Swordsmen and some Spearmen with shields. This is too much. Let's cut 1 mortar and grab a couple more Spearmen with shields. And we need to cut spells. Let's just go with Lore of Fire. We can take Fireball, blah, blah, blah. Flaming Sword of... no. Burning Head, sure. Mostly he's just here for Fireball, but... Pistoliers, yeah, gotta have those Pistoliers, of course, of course. Grab another State Troop Swordsman. And we have enough to almost upgrade to one of these stock ranged units, which might be okay, but at the same time might also be terrible. So let's instead grab... we could get some free company, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly have no idea. I guess I could get the Sigmar's Sons. There we go. That rounds us about out. So, yeah, let's do that. Looks about right. Oh, I'm 1 short on that chevron. That makes me angry. It's okay. We should actually put both those on the same. Okay, cool. Meme storm. No worries. No worries, Taco. We will get you in the next one. No worries, man. Yep. So, we'll see how this goes. This is an interesting matchup for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And the idea here with the mortars is that we can deploy them and shoot over the hill, right? So we're going to want to try and play forward as much as possible. I am going to keep my Empire Knights in a reserve position just in case there's some Vanguard shenanigans and try and shoot me from the back. But the idea is that we want to push my infantry line up to the hill so that he can't necessarily shoot my artillery, right? At least that's the game plan. We'll see if it works. I have no idea. But we're going to give it a shot, as they say. No pun intended. So let's get a nice traditional V deployment here.
Ready for war. Swordsman. Yes, sir. We are Sigmar's heirs. Swordsman.
Okay, so Boris, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with you. So you just kind of hide for now. Fire Shaman, or Sorcerer rather, can go... oh, do we want to hide over on... this is a pretty good angle over here, because then we can kind of come up and around right here. So let's do that. We'll have some knights in here. Have some knights in here. Pistoliers will be danger close, right up on top of the hill. Or I guess we could come out to the side here to give us visibility on the other side. And you know what? Let's actually make the mortars group 6. Or yeah, group 6. This probably isn't going to work, but we are going to try. Pistol ears. Yep. Pretty small elven army. I'm expecting Way Watchers, but we'll see. I guess he could go crazy with like a rush. In which case these mortars might be kind of useless. Oh, he went for a rush. Let's brace and only charge with the swordsman. Oh, we made a mistake. We may have made a mistake. We can do this, though, with this guy over here. Oh, nope, that wasn't what you guys were supposed to do at all. This is not going particularly well. That surprise vanguard. Oh, come on, don't do that. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do in this situation, but hey, we'll just keep fighting here. Let's get these Empire Knights over here. Wow, those Empire Knights got absolutely wrecked over on that side. That was not great. Boris is just gonna go get killed by the dragon now. Oh, yep, I think we lost this. That was absolutely not what I was expecting, so very effective. No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who I actually cast that on. Yeah, those Empire Knights did not do as well as I was hoping on the charge against those Dryads. Might still be able to pull something out here, but it's pretty unlikely at this point, considering that Boris is dead. But yeah, that was not good. I could probably pop that branch wraith, I guess, but oh well. You know what? Let's just hit the dragon. That overcast just almost killed him. Oh, that might cause army losses. That would be funny. And I missed, of course. Naturally. Nope. That's over. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got counterpicked super hard there. I was definitely not prepared for that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I'd actually microed my knights decently, we could have maybe won that, but yeah, I just, I totally got misplayed when that dragon came into the front line and destroyed my other two groups of Empire Knights. And having Boris over there as well was obviously a big mistake, so yeah. Yeah, that was just not even close. So, GG. I'm going to bow out now, and we'll pop back in as a spectator. Oh, nope, that's not it. And, okay. There it is. Come on. Yep. Alright, so now, Taco, you can go ahead and join in here. Yeah, that was not what I was expecting at all. Definitely, the mortars ended up being completely useless. Like, they were, you know, 800 points down the drain, so yep, that was awful, but beyond that, good game. Uh-oh, Flying Taco coming here with the Kislev. What are you doing, Taco? Bringing Kislev? I'll allow it. Why not? Sure, if he wants to play Kislev. Pick Wood Elves and ban Dowie and anything that's not Kislev. Oh man, yep. Oh man. Oh my god. That's so funny. Barely a faction. Yeah, I don't know how this happens. Taco will have to describe to us, I'm sure, in detail, how this actually transpires. Perspires? No, perspiration is sweat. I'm not sweating too hard, at least yet. So, yep. Yep. They have bare necessities. Oh man, you guys are killing me. Oh, that was physically painful for me to read. Okay. Interesting, Wicked. I didn't know you could do that. Because I know there was a bug at one point where you could actually play as like the Southern Realms factions as well. But you had to like go into a custom battle and then I don't know, there was like a bunch of weird stuff you had to do. But it was possible. I got run over by Soristo. Here's what happened. I planned, it was Wood Elves versus Empire. I planned for a counter Waywatcher build, and then he brought a mass Vanguard Rush Wood Elf build. So, yeah. Oh, Kislev. Yeah, Kislev. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds here, but... Yep. So it's going to be good. Zach Spain is basically playing like an extremely limited Empire roster. So we'll see. We'll see. You decide? Oh, Risto, don't give me that kind of power. I'll make you play something silly, like, I don't know. What's silly right now? Like you have to play vampire counts, but you can't take any spells. Or, you know, something, I don't know, weird like that. Norska, but you have to take a chieftain on a chariot who is Sirtha Ek. Not Wolfric on a chariot, a chieftain on a chariot. Sirtha Ek. Seriously though, guys, we all need to spam the forums, spam Reddit, spam Creative Assembly on Twitter, asking them politely to give us Sirtha Ek as a legendary lord. Because, yeah. No, from here. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, it's Sirtha Ek. Here's my proposal for Sirtha Ek as a legendary lord, and I've talked about this before, but just so that we remind ourselves one more time. Sirtha Ek would have a unique chariot mount. He would be able to mount an Ice Wolf chariot, right? Because right now, the Norscan lords can only mount the regular type chariot. So, if we go with a Ice Wolf chariot mount, then he also has sort of an ability similar to Wa or to Horn of the Wild Hunt, where you have like a map-wide timed charge bonus effect that maybe has a speed component as well, just to kind of give that flavor of, chariot play. Yeah, I want a caster, legendary lord from Norska. Me too. Really, they could make him a lore of metal sorcerer that rides a chariot and also has like good combat stats. Like imagine, okay, just because Sirtha Ek, I want to say that he was a metal sorcerer back before, when they were still just like basically a minor chaos faction before Norska was actually fleshed out. But okay, so imagine Sirtha Ek is a metal sorcerer, lord level caster, rides a chariot, has a choice of either a normal Norscan chariot or an Ice Wolf chariot, no mammoth mount, but his Ice Wolf chariot does cause terror because, I mean, it's Sirtha Ek, come on. And then, yeah, Lore of Metal, and then he would also have a map-wide charge bonus effect, and then also, he would have, like, in terms of his skill tree for campaign, he would also have a lot of buffs for Marauder Horsemen, and also, like, missile resistance as well, so they can, like, do a better job at sustained fire and, like, counterfire and stuff. But oh, Aristo. That's just because Fireball's broken right now, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at the builds here. We've got Wood Elves against Kislev in Troll Country, so let's go ahead. We've got Dryads here, a whole bunch of Dryads, some War Dancers and Spear Dancers, Orion, and a Spellslinger Lore Beast, so a super heavy rush build. Very interesting. As for the Empire, Kislev, welcome to Kislev. Yes, it looks like the Empire, they're just purple. They do have some halberdiers here and some spearmen with shields. We've got plenty of pistoliers as well. For heroes, we've got Empire Captain, General of the Empire, and Celestial Wizard all on foot. It's worth noting that the Celestial Wizard's spells don't cost anything, so he does have all of them. And then, yeah, a whole bunch of handgunners. Let's see how Kislev does here. Welcome to Kislev. In the north, we have cold hearts. I'm so excited, guys. Honestly, I'm so excited for Kislev. They're going to be so much fun. Yeah, killing Orion's definitely going to be tricky, and this is a very heavy rush of melee stuff, so we'll see. There's not any cavalry necessarily for Kislev here. They just have got mostly like a pike and shot style build, so we'll see. See how this goes. Wind Blast or Chain Lightning potentially going to be devastating against this high-value light infantry of the Wood Elves, though, so let's get to it. Right off the bat, Pistolier is going to be moving forward, getting some good skirmish in. Oh, yeah. Brutal volley. Actually doesn't do that much damage, but still, it looks good on paper, and they're able to get a little bit of fire in, start working down some of these Dryads out towards the flanks. Now, if I were in Flying Taco's position, I would probably honestly hook these guys up and around and start shooting the War Dancers in the back. Amber Spear comes through, kills a few of those Pistoliers. Probably not the best use of magic, but still, you got to start somewhere, certainly. And it does look like we're going to be coming into the engagement where the handgunners start to open up. Now, these guys will actually do some pretty legit damage against the Dryads here. The physical resistance obviously helps a little bit, but, oh man, those swordsmen are going to get blended up in no time. Meanwhile, Orion's throwing his spear at the General of the Empire here, who's moving in. The Horn of the Wild Hunt popped a little late. Would have liked to have seen that slightly sooner on the charge there, but nonetheless, those Empire State troops are going to get completely ground to shreds. No surprises. And unfortunately, the handgunners don't really have that great of lines of fire to be able to open. And so, I mean, they are going to be able to get some good damage in. This unit of War Dancers especially must have taken a Wind Blast or something that I missed. But the War Dancers getting through to the Halberdiers here. So far, the handguns doing a good job of being protected. And for some reason, this Celestial Wizard has rank 9. So his combat stats are really good for whatever reason. That's you know, neither here nor there. But Pistoliers firing into the back of these War Dancers, doing a great job. War Dancers have taken quite a bit of losses in certain areas. Other units are still very, very healthy, but certainly those handgunners are able to get some work in. Unfortunately, the balance power slowly starting to tell in the favor of the Wood Elves here, as there's just not a lot to be able to take down Orion and some of the other heroic units. Speaking of heroic units, Orion is just absolutely destroying this Kislevite general here, so not the greatest situation for him. He's going to need to skedaddle very, very quick. Curse the Midnight Wind here going down, debuffing some of these Wood Elf troops in this pocket. Not going to be enough to really save those Empire State troops, but the Pistoliers are providing some nice Overwatch fire here. Still getting some work done. What was that? Looks like some magic from Orion. The Hounds of Gibson there, doing some great job to the handgunners. Doing some great damage, I should say, to the handgunners. The handgunners are still online for the time being, but Empire not completely out of this yet. Providing some really nice fire here into the back of these units. That Amber Spear was a very clean miss there, and the Empire Captain could potentially come in here and just smack that Spellsinger there. He also has rank 9 as well, so 58-58 on his combat stats means that he's much better than your standard General of the Empire. Basically like a Regiment of Renown General of the Empire, if you will. But yeah, handgunners providing some really nice Overwatch fire here. This is a great little pocket for him to be able to fire in and support some of these other units. It does look like he did rank up some of those swordsmen as well, so they will be able to kind of hang around and fight for a little while here. But the Empire Captain pulling away there, he actually might be able to do okay against Orion. It's going to be super risky. Probably wouldn't leave him in for too long, but over here, again, the Pistoliers doing a great job. They have gotten a ton of damage done, used up almost all of their ammo shooting at War Dancers primarily, which is just great value for Pistoliers. Spellsinger's been seen off at this point, so yeah, I mean, other than Orion, the Wood Elves honestly don't have that much stopping power left. It's just that Orion's going to be so hard to kill in the late game here, but we'll see. The Empire actually might take this out. Yeah, balance of power going pretty heavily in Kislev's favor at this point, so the Bearmen might actually take a win here. Is Kislev about to win, guys? Yeah, they don't even have free company. They don't even have any of that stuff. Yep. Handgunners getting some great volleys in here. Orion is pretty much all that's left at this point. Everything else for the Wood Elves has broken. The overwhelming guns, you know, just able to protect, keep up that sustained fire, and credit to the Pistoliers, man. You guys will hear me talk about all the time how awesome Pistoliers are. And look at these guys. I mean, they got chevrons, 64 kills against mostly War Dancers. Just absolutely amazing value on these guys. So, yep. State troops grinding down state troops. Hey, you just got to take some cavalry and that matchup goes a lot faster. But yeah, at this point, Orion's going to hang on until the very, very bitter end here, but duel my caster. Oh man, the Celestial Wizard. Here comes the Celestial Wizard, the rank 9. With harmonic convergence on himself too. Oh man, here he comes. Yeah. Oh yeah, gets a hit in. Orion smacks him. Let's see, with harmonic convergence, he's got really good stats right now. 57, 68 with 300 weapon strength. Not enough to finish off Orion, but he is getting some good damage done. Oh man, is he going to call down a lightning bolt here? What is that? Uranus Thunderbolt? Oh, yeah, it did absolutely nothing, but... Kislev has only missile cap. Great! That's even better. Makes it go even faster. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, man. So apparently Kislev only believes in Lore of Heavens, by the way, in case you didn't know. But, yeah, probably all the guns should just start shooting at this point, and then you could probably finish off Orion, but... Oh, here comes the general. Raw. Oh, yeah, there's a good hit. Orion's getting closer. Oh, down to 82. Who will finish him off? Oh, not quite. Not quite down yet. Back up to 100. There he goes. This Celestial Wizard striking the finishing blow. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a ridiculous game. Oh, man. Nope, not that. Alright, so Flying Taco's going to bow out because he's got to go eat, but right on. Let's get Aristo in here. I'll PM you the password. I know it's super secret. If you can't hack in, honestly, I'd be a little ashamed, but the password is that. So, yep. Welcome to Kislev. Yeah, in name at least. It is your turn, Aristo. It is your turn. Yep. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright. Just kidding. We can get someone else in here if you wanna. If you need some time, I could jump back in, or we can have some other people jump in. Maybe Felcon wants to jump in. Maybe Reptile King. Have somebody else jump in for a sec. I'm assuming Taco's eating tacos. If he's not eating tacos, then I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but I kind of want some tacos now, to be honest. Sounds pretty good. It's almost dinner time. Chilling with the missus? Alright. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, hey, here we go. So, alright. Alright. No mirror match on Grimmenhagen. No dwarf mirror on Grimmenhagen. That sounds awful. Just whacked my mic stand there. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Hope y'all are doing well today. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday here in Salt Lake City. We had a nice summer storm last night to cool things off, so it's not unbearably hot today, which is always great, but now Aristo does have the map choice, so I'm guessing that we're gonna get a map with some choke points or something. Some kind of something going on, some weirdness, some kind, because Aristo likes weird maps, but bamboozled. So the Wood Elf mirror has been banned. Thankfully, because I wouldn't want to watch that. I mean, it could be interesting, but it could also be horrible. Could just be 10 Glade Guards shooting at each other for 5 minutes, for all I know. Vols Anvil. Hey. Alright. Let's check the old phone there. And I think we're gonna turn this track up because it's fire. Some fire tracks. Oh yeah. The Med 2 music is so good, honestly. It's so good. Oh yeah. Med 2 is just a great game in general, honestly. What is this? What is this faction? What is this faction? Rogue army. Oh man. A unit from every faction. Alright, Reptile King. Coming in with the fiver. Thanks, man. Got no units. Oh, big thanks, Reptile King. You're a good lad. Good supporter of the channel. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, Empire versus Wood Elves again. Interesting. Seen this matchup a couple times. So I'm curious to see how it goes. Curious to see how it goes. Yep. Alright. Cool. You guys also, if you're interested, you can become channel members. Channel memberships are active on the channel, so if you want access to some fun Dov-specific emojis, like the freaked out eye horse, or maybe the dude with the chicken on his head, or the snobbery, or maybe Mr. Donut Face, or cheers with tea. Those are all emojis that you can get access to if you decide to become a channel member. I also, like, for any posts that I put up for my patrons as well, like, I'll occasionally make videos for patrons that are just like, hey, here's what's going on in my life, get to know me a little bit better. Those are also released to channel members, so yeah, if you want to support through there. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, I have run into the same problem, Reptile King, so no worries. It's there. I mean, ultimately, like, almost all the money I get from the channel gets reinvested into either like tournament prize money, buying new hardware, or, you know, paying my internet bill. So I mean, I don't make a ton from the channel to begin with, but I try as much as possible to reinvest that to make the channel better and better. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys who do give me money feel like you're getting your money's worth, but we will be starting up very shortly, so we're going to be Val's Anvil, Empire versus Wood Elves. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. That's why I give the map picks. It's because somebody can pick a weird map, and then you're in an interesting position. So, yep. This is the Lizardman music just for you, Reptile King. Yep. So let's see here. checking on some things because some people are talking to me while I'm streaming. Yeah, people seem to really be enjoying the Empire games recently, which is understandable. You know, I really enjoy playing as the Empire, so I've got a few more cooking up in the pot for you guys coming in the next few days. I've also got a ton of Lizardmen games coming, so Reptile King, you're gonna love it. I've been playing quite a bit with the Lizardmen recently, just trying to get in some practice, and yeah, I've got quite a few games to show. So some of them are Lizardmen defeats, yes, but I do have quite a few victories as well, so yep. Had some fun with Tehenowin and the orbital bombardment. Got a few really good orbital bombardments to show you guys, so. Ripperdactyls. Yeah, I saw you. That game against Regina was pretty interesting. I am not the biggest fan of Ripperdactyls just because they're so glass cannony, but you made them work pretty well against that build. Granted, you weren't facing that much volume of fire of like tons of archers and stuff, but yeah, you can definitely make them work. The tricky thing is to just protect them from missiles, because you'll just die so fast to like even low tier missiles, and it's so cost inefficient. So that's the biggest thing for me. So I just have a hard time not getting them shot. But yeah. They do a ton of damage. Like, the anti-infantry damage is super legit, so yeah, for sure. Good against dwarves? Yeah, exactly. It's, if you can protect them from rangers and quarrelers and thunderers, then absolutely. Absolutely. Especially because, you know, if they bring some surprise gyros, then you've got a hard counter for that, right? So yeah. Yeah, I was using the what are they called? Pterodon Riders, the Regiment of Renowned ones especially. They're pretty decent now. I like how they buffed the drop rocks. It seems like it's a lot more powerful. So, yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll see about this army, Aristo. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and fade the music. Yeah, it's really good now. Like, I just smashed some black orcs with it, and it was super satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. So here we are on this map, Val's Anvil. It is super one-sided, but, well, I say one-sided. One person starts clearly up on top of a hill, and the other person starts down at the bottom, so could be potentially a little bit rough, but we do have some nice high elf architecture in the background, lots of lava flows, and even some ruins over here on the side, so yep, gonna be fun. We'll see how this goes. Got a couple of boats over here. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe if these guys want to load in. Definitely a beautiful game. Even the map design's like, oh man. That lava though. Is that just me, or does it look like it's moving when I move the camera? Is it just an optical illusion, or is it actually moving when I move the camera? Anyway. Looks like they're just about loaded in, so we'll get to it. For the Empire, we've got a very mobile army. So, having a look here, we've got Knights of the Blazing Sun, Zinthler's Reichsguard, Pistoliers, and Outriders with grenade launchers. We've also got the Sunmaker, single Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's see here. Karl Franz up in the air, Celestial Wizard on the ground. I am genuinely curious to see how this does. A super mobile army for the Empire outside of the Hellstorm. As for the Wood Elves here, we've got Dryads. Let's see here. Wild Riders, Glade Riders, Sisters of Thorn, Wild Hunters of Kurnos, Glade Lord. So yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. And we could have lots of Vanguard shenanigans here, potentially, because of the way that this map is set up. There is definitely some potential for that, so we'll see. We'll see. The Sunmaker is going to have an interesting time here. It can use up its ammunition very, very quickly, which is nice, but at the same time, with this massive Vanguard situation, it probably isn't going to get much of a chance to fire. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Oh, it's for sure moving now, but... like, is it not when I move the camera? Is it not moving? Anyway. Let's see here. This could be interesting. These Dryads might just get smashed in the face by these Knights of the Blazing Sun right away, which is obviously going to be very, very painful. But, yeah. Interesting. This map is called Val's Anvil. It's one of the quest battle maps for one of the High Elf characters. I want to say it's Tyrion. It's one of his quest battle maps, so yeah. Yep, it's a weird one. Absolutely a weird one. Da 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 da. Alright, looks like both these guys are ready, so let's get started. Let's get it rockin'. I don't know, I think like the Knights of the Blazing Sun are initially going to get a really good engagement here, but then they're just going to get swamped by all this stuff with all of this supporting cav being off in the distance. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Knights of the Blazing Sun are going to turn around and not just face charge those Dryads. Very interesting. Instead, opting to go after the Wild Hunters in the back, or the Wild Riders, rather. These Glade Riders going to get absolutely killed. And it does look like they're targeting the Dryads in the back line, potentially. All these other units are going to be rushing forward, but oh man, just right point blank, the Sunmaker just blows its load all over those Dryads, doing basically no damage, and it's immediately going to get taken out. Speaking of which, getting taken out, this Dryad, or sorry, this Branch Wraith just blew himself up there, maybe even killed a few of his friendlies, took a ton of damage, but he did cast a spell. What spell he cast, I actually have no idea, but he for sure blew himself up super hard right there. Oh, it looks like it was an Earthblood over here. Heal up these units, did a ton of damage to those Knights of the Blazing Sun, you know, the Wild Hunters and everything, so that unit's down. Carl's going to have to be careful here. He's about to get sniped by that Glade Lord, and oh, yep, that's going to be nasty. That's going to be nasty with the Helm of Discord going down, and now the Wild Rider's also pitting him down on the ground. He is in a really, really bad situation. Sunmaker's been taken out already. And yeah, it's pretty much over, I would say. I mean, the grenade launchers are going to get in and try and do a little bit. These Knights of the Blazing Sun did get a good initial engagement here, but yeah, Carl just got canned. Absolutely canned. Wild Riders and Glade Lord just tearing him to absolute shreds, and that's pretty much game right off the bat. The Zintless Reichsguard were way out of position in that Vanguard deployment. And Knights of the Blazing Sun did get some good initial damage in, but just not enough to hold up against the onslaught. And that's going to be game. Wow, that was... I mean, you get two mass Vanguard armies. That was not even 2 minutes. Oh, man. That might be one of the shortest battles I've ever seen. But, yeah, I mean, these Pistoliers are going to continue to fire for a while. I guess the Outriders do have some ammo left, but yeah, Zintler's Reichsguard. Oh, here comes the breath attack. Oh, that's painful. Oh, man, that's nasty. That's nasty. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, technically the Empire could skirmish the rest of this out here, but I don't see it particularly working out super well. OP Pistoliers. Maybe. Maybe they can do some damage, or maybe they'll just all die. Those Knights of the Blazing Sun charging in straight into spears. The Wardens of Kithral, nonetheless, one of the most elite spear units in the game. Oh, getting aggressive with the Pistoliers. I'm loving it. It's charging in, all wild. Sisters of Thorn providing a bit of overwatch fire here. The Blade Lord could also get in here and start using his bow a little bit to take these guys out, but yeah, at this point it is pretty much done. Yep, they're about to hit army losses, and that's game. Morning Breath, exactly. Morning Breath attack. Yeah, it's nasty stuff. Cool, cool. So, in terms of who's left, we've pretty much gotten through everyone that was on my list. PB Special, if you're here, give a shout out in chat. You're the only one I have left that hasn't gone. But yeah, at this point, it's up to you guys. I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer. I do have some stuff that I need to get done later today. But, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Should we do some more battles? Anybody else want to jump back in for a round 2? Maybe Shetland or somebody else? I think I've got time for a couple. Could do some quick battles. Oh man. Could do some quick battles. Kislev quick battles. Is that even possible? Can you do that? Can you actually load? Because I mean, granted, I would have to go like download the faction unlocker or like make a build, right? Load the build to be able to play Kislev in quick battle. Is that even possible? You can. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Send you a save. I don't know about that today, Aristo, but maybe another day for sure. Definitely send me the save file, though. For sure, send me the save file. So I think let's see here. Let me see about getting someone else. I think we'll grab a couple quick battles if we can. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Jump into a few quick battles here, see if we can't find something decent. I don't know how decent I'm gonna play, but oh yeah, that's right, Taco. Oh, well, look who I just pulled. Hi, Aristo, hi. Whatever shall we play? Hey. Kislev. Big think. I think I'm gonna go for Norska against Kislev. Oh man. Yep. Okay, so lizards. Yeah, because the lizards have a very long border with Kislev. Oh man. Hey, little Raven. Thanks for the $5. My pleasure. It's been a ton of fun. We're gonna finish things up with just a couple quick battles here, but let's definitely have some fun. So we're gonna get a little wild here, little lore wild. Gonna get a little crazy Sirtha Ek action going. Maybe a little Sirtha Ek. Sirtha Ek is my friend. Yeah. Ah. Of course, lizards. Of course. What do you expect, you know? Lizards paying bills. Lizards do have the skills to pay the bills, certainly. But the question is... Yeah, sure, I guess. I could show you what army I'm taking. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab some more ice wolves. That looks pretty good. Pretty good way to take on the Kislevits. Yeah, it's true. They don't like to share their lizard trinkets. It's very, very true. Did you guys know? Here's a fun fact for you. Dov's fun fact of the day. Y'all gonna learn something here today. Did you know that Luther Harkon has the highest missile damage of any character in the game? Well, outside of weird situations like a Necrofex or like that has a single shot, I should say, I guess. Because maybe, I guess technically Kotep and Noctilus have higher when they have the multi-shot. But yeah, Luther Harkon does more missile damage than Orion, does way more missile damage than the Lithanar. He does almost double the missile damage of the Handmaiden, the High Elf Handmaiden. He does more damage than the Glade Lord, than the Princess, or the Dreadlord with the crossbow. He does the most missile damage of any character in the game. And he can ride a Terrorgeist, so, you know, that's probably balanced. Yep, and he's such a beast in melee. Yep, and not only that, but his shot gives like a plus 15%, plus 20% miscast chance as well. So if you're shooting a caster, they could potentially even miscast. And yeah, Hornswaggle, and yeah, it's pretty crazy, honestly. I think they should nerf his missile damage. I've got a video coming about it, but yeah. Alright, getting loaded in here against Aristo's Light Bright.
Scouts for my armor. Your will. What do you bid?
Okay, so we're going to get another nice little V formation deployment here.
Tremble, mortals! Chaos marauders! I'll take head.
get the old Feral Manticore over there. Let's get you guys here. Let's get you guys here. Get you guys here. And you guys here. Alright. I don't know. I think that they could nerf his missile damage to be on the same level as Orion, because right now, like, it's the Admiral as well. The Admiral with the pistol, like, it's ridiculously high. I think it's probably a little bit too high. So, well, Blood Dragons, yeah, I just think that it was a mistake to put the Bloodline Lords in multiplayer in the first place, but that wasn't my decision, so cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh boy, we got pistols galore. And a bunch of great swords too, even, huh? Okay, let's kind of get a little bit of a situation going here. We can probably catch these guys, honestly. Okay, doing good. Oh yeah, we managed to get some with the frostbite stuff, so that's great. Can pin a bunch of these guys in here, can start moving up into the second line here. I think we want an overcast flamestorm right there. And he just unleashed his chain lightning, so everything's all even now. Oh man, that flamestorm actually got a lot of kills. I was not expecting it to actually do damage. Okay, Manticore, you can come over here now. Got some barbarians coming back from routing.
Kill them! Kill them all! Fall back! That's what the
I think we might have got this. We'll see. It's a little early to call it, but
what to do? Winds to me!
oh, I just hit my own Manticore with that. It feels bad. Oh man.
Order the tribe! Quickly now! Acknowledge! With speed!
Oh, my guys are enraging now. Stop that. Oh my god, you two, group, please. Please just group.
Retreat!
Conjuring! A killing!
Lambs to slaughter! Onward!
Got it!
Blood!
It's going okay so far. Sorry I haven't been commentating much. I've been pretty quiet because I've been kind of focused, but it's going okay. We're doing alright. Wolfric's taking more damage than I've been comfortable with, but that's fine. Need to get some stuff rallying over here. Got the Manscore back. That's great. Oh, that can't believe that missed. Not really paying super close attention to the rest of my army, but I think we got that that captain. That's great. Okay, I need all my Marauder horsemen over here to go kill those guys in melee. You guys can also come over here. The Manscore is terrifying away some things, which is great.
Very well. Loading! Maneuvering!
Positioning!
You caught up on some pistoliers or what? Like, come on. Let's go.
Hurry! Quick! Quick! Moving!
Ready to murder! Into position!
No problem!
Waste no time! With speed! My God, call!
Da 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 da.
No time wasted!
We'll break the water! Hunters, men! Tracking! Obeying!
Okay, that's going to be a nice little boat right there.
Loading! It be done!
Destroy! I'll be there!
Yep, I think that's it. I think we got the Kislev.
I will! Quickly now! Disembowel!
Woo, GG. That was quite the wild battle. I like fighting that Kislev army because it's just like a super wide Empire army. It always makes for an interesting game. Woo. Woo-wee. Oh man, that was quite a battle. That was a whoo. That was all over the place. Man, that Kislev army, I really like that. Just combined arms, super wide Empire army with just the general of the Empire. You just got Celestial Wizard, pretty basic, you know, Empire stuff. But man, that was wild. Ooh, GG Aristo. That was fun. My hands are sweating after that one. Woo. Yeah, that was really close, Aristo. I like that mixed Empire army, actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, that Flamestorm was nuts. That did a ton of damage. Oh, man. Yep. Rank 9 caster OP. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, man. Well, I think that's pretty much going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Big thanks to, let me just go ahead and double check here. It was Reptile King and Little Raven, thank you both so much for your support, for donating. Everyone else, especially all the players, everyone who came out today to play in the King of the Hill and everything. It was a huge, huge pleasure. I had a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys had some fun as well. So yeah, if any of you guys for whatever reason aren't subscribed, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.